Hi there, this is Dave, and I'm coming to you with some leaks, and these are credible leaks. They come from I Am a Hero 2, whose leaks have pretty much always come to fruition. He's never really been wrong, and this, to me, this is like the new form of reading a magazine early. You know, leakers is how you get your information nowadays. It just seems to be the case, and we have leaks about RPGs, Final Fantasy, Persona 6, and the Switch 2, as well as Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Some leakers I don't really deal with any longer because, you know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, like Zippo. But anyway, this new leak is revealing upcoming Sega and Square Enix games, Persona 6, Final Fantasy 9 Remake, and more. This just came out today, September 3rd. I'm going to be posting this on the 4th, but hey, it's today as far as I am concerned. So this is really freaking cool. So let's go ahead and look at everything here. It talks about Persona 6. It says, Persona 6 has been rumored to be in development for a while now, but now we have some new details. Originally slated for next year, it still seems like it's going to be a while away, probably in 2025 or beyond, which is kind of a shame. But as far as the colors are concerned for this Persona entry, it's going to be black and white. It was blue for Persona 3, yellow for Persona 4, and red for Persona 5. I don't know what black and white could possibly represent, you know, maybe life and death or something like that. So yeah, they also say they have more details about the game, but they're going to share that in due time. And it also says that there's another spin-off being worked on, probably for Persona 5, and it's a party game, kind of like Nintendo's Mario Party titles. Just because this is here, there's some Sonic news right here, and it says that we have a new Sonic the Hedgehog game slated for next year. We don't know if it's going to be a 3D entry or a 2D entry, though. There's also a return of some Sega classics, Jet Set Radio, Comic Zone, and Guardian Heroes. So those are going to be new entries into the franchise. It says seemingly new entries, not just remakes or not just ports or anything like that. New entries into the franchise. So that's pretty neat. Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy X remakes. We've heard about Final Fantasy IX Remake ever since that Nvidia leak like 2-something years ago, and there's been a rumor about Final Fantasy X-3 coming out as well, but now it says, I mean, not only do we have a summer 2024 release date for the Final Fantasy IX Remake, it says it supposedly had a summer 24 release, but that window has shifted. They say the game is complete, but it only requires further polish. So maybe it's shifted forward, but they just don't want to talk about it until the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 comes out in January. Maybe they don't want to steal that thunder. It says, additionally, a remake of Final Fantasy X or a successor to the X duology, such as Final Fantasy X-3, is in the works, but right now it's just a skeleton crew working on it, and it's not going to be making the title's anniversary launch, unfortunately. My thing personally, I would love to see it follow Auron, Braska, and Jet, and kind of have them use their own version of like dress spheres and garment grids, you know what I mean? Because I really enjoy the combat system in Final Fantasy X too. The story, not so much, but the combat system, hey, that was the bee's knees. I really liked that. So that would be really cool. Then it also goes on to say that as far as the third entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, that we are going to be getting a new protagonist. It says, the leaker claims that the Rebirth ending will make up for the final adventure with a new protagonist. Final Fantasy VII's protagonist has been Cloud Strife for both the PS1 original and the remakes. Fans speculate that it will be Tifa Lockhart, one of the key cast members of the acclaimed RPG. Now, you do have to remember, once Cloud fell into the life stream and he was kind of in the hospital in the wheelchair and all that kind of stuff, Tifa did kind of take over as the main character for quite a bit of time in the original version, so it could be Tifa, but we also know that Zack is in the game, and to me it would kind of make sense to make Zack be the new protagonist of the third entry. I think that would be really freaking cool. What do you guys think about this? And there's even some more leaks in regards to Switch 2. This is the next article. He says that Square Enix has Switch 2 kits, and that the Switch 2 is backwards compatible with the original Switch. It has a camera, and that Final Fantasy VII Remake will be a launch game. How cool is that? So if you missed out on Final Fantasy VII because you've been loyal to Nintendo, now you can get it whenever the Switch 2 comes out. He goes on to say, he says that Square Enix has Nintendo Switch 2 development kits for a while now, and are bringing the Final Fantasy VII Remake to the upcoming system. He also confirmed that he can verify that the platform is backwards compatible with a few games tested. The console uses new cartridges, which are presumably bigger, and the system has a new camera feature, lining up with previous leaks on the Nintendo Switch 2 platform. Interestingly, he says that Final Fantasy VII Remake looks and runs like a PS5 game on the Switch 2 development kit. He went on to say that the port took no time, I'm told. It could be a launch game, I am not sure. So this is fascinating stuff in regards to Switch 2, in regards to Final Fantasy, in regards to Persona, in regards to just some legacy franchises that we haven't seen in quite some time as well. I am personally stoked for this, super excited about this. I love looking at leaks, I love looking at news, I love reporting it to y'all as well. So let me know what you guys think about all this, and as always, have a good day.